Hi, today we will study percentages. Percentages represent 1/100th of something. Percentages are denoted through this symbol. This symbol evolved from the abbreviation PC, percento. Let's check how it reads. We write, let's say, 5 here, so it will be 5%, or 46%. Since 1% is equal to the 100th part of a unit, then the whole value will be equal to 100%. That is, 100% is a whole value. Now let's consider an example. Example number 1. Let's have some kind of clothing company. It produces 1,200 suits per year. Let's go ahead. The company produced 30% of blue suits. That is, 30% of all costumes will be blue. The question is, how many blue suits did this company produce per 1 year? How to solve this? As we know, the company produced 1,200 suits per year. This is the whole amount. That is, it makes up 100% of all suits. First, we have to find the 1%. How to find the 1%? 1% will be equal to 1,200 divided by 100. Zeros are reduced, so we have 12. That is, 1% is equal to 12 suits. Now, how can we find the 30% if we know the 1%? Very easy. We just multiply 12 by 30. And that's what we get. 360 suits. That is, what have we found? We found that if company produces 1,200 suits per year, and 30% of them are blue, then the company produces 360 blue suits. Now let's consider the following example. Let's suppose that 12 students from one class received A, which is 60% of the students in this class. The question is, how many students are in this class? 12 students received A. That is, it is 60%. Now we can find how many students there are. Since 12 students are 60%, 1% will be equal to 12 divided by 60. We already know how to solve this from the previous lessons. Divide by 60. Since 12 is a very small number, so it cannot be divided, so we put 0 here, put a comma, and write 0 here. 120 divided by 60, it will be 2. That is 0.2 tenths. 0.2 tenths is 1%. Now to find amount of all students, since 1% is 0.2 tenths, we just multiply it all by 100, because 100% is equal to the whole value. That is 0.2 tenths multiplied by 100. So 20 students total. We have 20 students. What have we found? If 12 students in this class got A, which is 60%, then in total we have 20 students in this class. Now let's consider the last examples for percentages. Let's have a plot of 1,800 hectares. As we know from the last lesson, hectare is denoted as HA. 558 hectares are planted with, let's say, potatoes. The question is, what percentage of the land is planted with potatoes? How to solve it? First, we need to find which part is planted with potatoes. For this, we divide 558 by 1,800. After the last lesson, we know how to solve it. 558 divided by 1,800. Since the number 558 is less than 1,800, then we need to write 0 here and put a comma, and add 0 here. Let's put 3. 3 times 0, it will be 0. 3 times 0, there will be 0 too. 3 times 8 will be 24. We write 4, 2 in the mind, and 3 times 1, it will be 3, plus 2, 5. Very close, but not quite. That is, 0 minus 0 is 0, 8 minus 0 is 8, 5 minus 4 is 1. That is, 180 will remain. Adding another 0, 1800 divided by 1800, 1. That is, we got 0.3100. That is, these parts of land is planted with potatoes. Now we need to convert the fractional part to percentages. To do this, we need to multiply the fractional part by 100%. 0.3100 multiplied by 100. It will be 31%. That is, we get what we need. What have we found? If we have a total of 1,800 hectares of land and 558 hectares are planted with potatoes, then 558 hectares make up 31% of all planted land. To convert a decimal to a percentage, as we know, we multiply that by 100. But what should be done in the opposite case? To turn the percentage into a decimal fraction. Let's say 75%. In order to convert it to a decimal fraction, we need to divide it by 100. We get 0.75 hundredths. Now let's also try to turn 2% into a decimal fraction. It will be 0.2 hundredths. This video lesson is over.